Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. So, right now what we need to do is go to the cave north of Glasdar Tower. Glasdar Tower should be right up here somewhere, maybe? Yeah, if you try to fly into it, well, it kind of drives you away, so not much we can really do about that. But there's a few caves around here, as you can see, but I think we need to go to this one right here first. I think this one has the Glasdar key in it, so yeah. So we get to go through another cave. Isn't that fun? Isn't that exciting? Zarus Rex. That's a new enemy, I think. Hydra is, of course, pretty old at this point. I mean, we've fought him for the first time, like, what, like 2 dungeons ago or something? So nothing new there, but Zarus Rex is new, and not really much to him. I think their weakness fire, so Vulcan would work pretty well on him, you know, but not really much to worry about there. Gorgon, that's definitely a new enemy, and a new sprite, I believe. Yeah. Since they're Gorgon, they can probably use stone on you, I'm just guessing. But yeah, they're really not that hard, you know, just attack them, you know, whatever. Don't really need a strategy for these battles, you know. But yeah, Agoro's levels up, yay, okay. At least I got plenty of sweet waters now, that should last me until the rest of the game. Got some rock golems, of course. It just wouldn't be a party without the rock golems hanging out, you know. They make the party. Look at them. They're all ready to freaking jam. They're probably ready to throw out some fist pumps and all kinds of stuff, you know? It's crazy. But anyway, trying to think, I don't think we find any treasure in here that's really that extraordinary. You know, I don't think we find, actually, I think we do find a Zircon sword, which we already have, so it's kind of pointless, but whatever. Whatever, man. I think we find a ring, which is actually pretty good for once, so that's nice. But I think most of the treasure is just, you know, the usual stuff, like high potions, high magics, you know, all that kind of stuff. This cave's actually not too confusing. High potion, what do you know? Alright, but yeah, this place really isn't too confusing. You know, you probably won't get lost in it anyway. Okay. Got distracted there for a second. I don't even know what I was looking at. But anyway. Rock Golem. Okay. What do you guys want, man? You doing something fun here? You just hanging out? What? Little sunder. Maybe that'll give you a better attitude towards life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I was looking for Lufia Curse of the Sinistrals the other night, and I got some version that it wasn't in English, actually. Yeah, it said it was in English. It said, like, United States, so I'm like, okay, I'll try that out. Like, in the opening cutscene, not English. So I'm just like, okay, this is not gonna work. So, yeah, but I finally got an English version, so it's all good. It's all good, so I'll be ready to LP that game. Which I won't do until I'm done with all the other Lufia games, so yeah, still got 2 more Lufia games to go before our LP Curse of the Sinistrals. Which, yeah. What? I think I'm gonna wait until I LP it to actually play through the game, you know. I don't know, it seems kind of fun to have your first playthrough of a game as an LP, you know, it just kind of makes it fresh. Of course, you don't know the game as well as you would if you've done a previous playthrough of it, but I don't know, it's just kind of fun to do that, I guess, you know. That's what I'm doing with Final Fantasy IV, and that's pretty damn fun, so why not? I'll probably do the same thing with Golden Sun, Dark Dawn, and you know, practically every DS game there is, just about, except for the ones that I own, which are only like maybe like 7 or 8 games, which I plan on LPing all of them actually, except for Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. I don't know if I'll LP that. I don't know. Maybe someday. And I definitely won't be LPing Nintendogs. Even though that's not technically mine, it's my sister's, but yeah. I don't really know how you could even LP Nintendogs anyway. I mean, the game never really ends, you know? Just like, it's a whole lot of nothing. It just keeps on going, and it's just like, there's not really an ending to it, you know? So, I don't really know how you could LP it in the first place, but whatever, man. There's that Zircon sword. Okay, so we got that. That's fine. That's fine. There's a chest there. I think, yeah, there's a door here. I think this is where that ring is that I was talking about. So we definitely want to pick that up. Yeah, I think this is it, man. I think this is it. Yeah, there's a battle, of course. Of course there's a battle. Why wouldn't there be, you know? Why wouldn't there be? Yeah, suck on that. Yep. Alright. Takes care of that nonsense. What do we got here? White ring, yeah. I think that's pretty good. I could be wrong. Let's see here. It actually brings strength up from that. Wow, but it brings everything else down. Ooh, brings up agility and defense. I'm liking that. I think I'm going to put that on, actually. Yeah. Alright. Okay, fine. I guess we grabbed the white ring, put it on, and as we turn around, 2 Hydras just decide to show up out of nowhere. I guess that's pretty much what just happened there. Whatever. I don't know, man. Alrighty then. Now we can go back over here and get this chest. What do we got in here? Great potion. Okay, I guess I can go ahead and use that on you, Aguro. Yes. And we can make our way down here, and it'll be good stuff, man. Is anything up here? No. Just a dead end, just a waste of time. Of course, what dungeon would be complete without dead ends? You know, it's just something you gotta have in a dungeon. You gotta have dead ends. You know what I'm saying? Alright, what do we got here? On the floor, we got 2 doors. I think we want to go in this door first. And yeah, this thing like wraps around. It's kind of annoying because it like takes a while to walk all the way around, and then we gotta walk back, and then a little later we gotta come back again, and yeah, kind of annoying, but whatever. Whatever, man. 111. How about that? There we are. Now let's keep this train rolling. What do you want, man? Variant? You and your horse? Is he like sitting on the horse sideways? That's what it kind of looks like. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but it looks like he's like sitting on the horse like the wrong way. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I'm just seeing things, but whatever. Anyway, Lance's level is up. Yay! Agro's level is up. Yes. Yes, man. Ow. Variant. I just freaking stubbed my toe, by the way, on the freaking wall. God, I got my foot up against the wall right now, and I guess I just moved it the wrong way and just freaking stubbed my toe, man. What the hell's that all about? I don't think I've ever done that during a video. Jeez. Yeah, that freaking stings, man. What the hell? Not cool. Okay, yeah, Lufia, you level up. Okay, still making our way around here. I think this will lead to a switch. No, warp point. Okay, yeah. The switch isn't until later. Spoiler. Mind potion. Yeah, it's that switch that I was talking about, actually. It actually changes where, this warp will actually take us, and I think that'll take us to, where the freaking key is. And we can get out of here and, move on to bigger and better things. Like the Glasdar Tower, yeah. But we probably won't get there till next time. If we do indeed get there next time, because I think we gotta go through a bunch of caves first, or something, I don't know. I don't remember, something like that. I think you gotta go through some caves in order to actually get to the tower. Something like that, anyway. So that should be fun, you know? A lot of fun. Zaurus Rex. Zaurus Rex. So why are there knights teaming up with dinosaurs? What's going on with that? It's kind of weird. I don't know, it seems kind of weird to me, but... Let's go into this door now, shall we? And, hey, we're greeted by Ifrit, apparently. He's just hanging out with the Mad Knight now. I don't know, man. Maybe the Mad Knight made a soul pact with the Ifrit or something. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? But they're both dead now either way, so... Doesn't really matter. Over here we got a bunch of rope ladders and, of course, a battle. Freaking Hydra? What are you doing here? What are you doing, man? Maybe I should cut off one of your heads so, like, 2 more can grow back. Yeah, it sounds like fun, doesn't it? Thunder. I think it would hurt a little more, but apparently not. Well, that's fine with me then. I see a chest, and I see a door down there, and I see a rope ladder, and I see 3 Zaurus Rexes who are like... Looks like they're screaming up at the sky or something, or maybe they see something up there. I don't know what's going on with that. We're trying to have a battle here, and they're like staring up into the air somewhere. Jeez, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Alright, what do we got here? We got a miracle. Nice. Got plenty of those, but what's one more? Yay, Gorgons! Alright. I like how their horns are kind of like curled down. It's kind of... That works. It's kind of cool, I guess. They have like wings. I guess. So, like, I guess they can fly. I don't know. Either that or maybe it's like they're just there, their wings, but they can't really fly. They're just kind of there, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, man. I didn't create the Gorgons. I don't know how they work. Yeah, just like these guys. I mean, how many caves have you been in where you saw some knight on a horse just like roaming around, you know? It doesn't seem like a knight on a sword would spend much... on a horse would spend much time in a cave. I don't know, it just doesn't seem right. But anyway, we got another miracle, and I see a chest down there. Maybe we can figure out how to get there at some point. Now we want to go down here, and I think that door is where our switch is. Ifrit! Yay! Ifrit, the god of fire. Suck flood. Yes. Alright then. Freaking Sweetwater, would you stop running out? Seriously. Okay. What do we got in here? There's our switch. Yep, I thought so. And 2 Ifrits decided to greet us here. I guess they were ordered to guard that switch. They're guarding that switch. Ordered by who, man? The Sinistrals, maybe? I don't know. I guess. I guess that would be appropriate. What? Oh, come on, man. I'm like right at the switch. How about you just let me push it? I'll be on my way, you know? Seriously. Oh, yeah. Damn, that hurt. against lightning, maybe? Or thunder, or whatever you want to refer to it as. Yeah, we're gaining levels. It's all good stuff. Let's push it down. Now we need to get back to that warp. But first there might be something down here. Is there? Yes there is. A chest. Maybe there's something good in there. Maybe not. Probably not. Probably nothing too important. You know, probably just a miracle or a X potion or something. Which is fine. Oh, man. Alright, Ifrit. High potion. Well, thanks. I needed that, man. Alrighty then. What do we got here? We got a miracle. A miracle. Yeah. A miracle. Now we need to backtrack to that warp point again, which should be lots of fun. I expect plenty of random battles on the way, so it's something to look forward to, I guess. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. There you go. Alrighty then. Continue backtracking to the... I almost wanted to say save point for some reason. There aren't save points in this game. Well, there are, but not in dungeons. Which is kind of... it's like the first time I've really noticed that, but yeah, there's no save points in dungeons in this game. You know? I mean, the only places you can save are, you know, at churches and towns. You know, there's no actual, like, save points in the dungeons. I never really noticed that before. I think every other Lufia has save points in the dungeons. But not this one. No, this one's special. No saving in the dungeons for you. Frostbite? Okay, well, he is blue, so I guess ice would make sense, you know. Okay, let's make our way back around this annoying little path here once again. And we're almost done here. I think we're just gonna get this key, head back to Arubis to rest and save, and we'll call it quits there. Alright, hey, now we're here. Spell potion, okay. That's cool, I guess. Can use that on you, Jaren. And the key should be not far. Ah, here we go. I think this has got to be it. Glasdar key, there we go. And a power potion. And a Gloom-Guard, whatever. Alright, so we're done here. Go ahead and use the power potion here real quick. I guess we'll use it on Lufia. Now, I guess we can warp out of here. Yeah, why would you walk out of here, man? Just randomly, just not use escape. Just walk out of here for no apparent reason. Alright, so let's warp to Arubis. Anyway, this is Lancer signing out of Let's Play Lufia and the Fortress of Doom. I want to thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, where we will try to get to Glasdar Tower. You know, we're going to have to go through some caves, I believe, and all that fun stuff. So that should be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will see you guys next time.